Hi, this is Tom from Rocket Restorations again, and today we're going to show you some kind of neat comparison guides we found. We've been working on old dealer paperwork. We posted a couple of videos on that, and we actually found some reasons why Mopar is better. So it's three like dealer cards for the Belvedere, the Fury, the Chrysler, and it kind of shows the differences between GM and Ford and Rambler, and like just kind of gives you a comparison for the salesman. So we thought it was cool, so we thought we'd share it with you guys. So all right, so this is what we're talking about. So these are basically a salesman helper guide. So if somebody goes in the dealership and be like, oh, I'm looking for a Chrysler Newport, but I kind of like the old Jetstar. So basically what these are is just showing how much better Mopar is. So Chrysler had the 550 warranty, which most other companies did not at the time. It has like wheelbase differences and overall length and width and headroom and all these different things. It just shows you, how much better Chrysler is. It's just a comparison. It kind of has all the direct competitors to this. Shows like warranty here, and the engine and drivetrain is like way better than olds, but the basic's just 112. It's actually longer. It's actually a longer one on an Oldsmobile. And this is basically like mostly dimensions. And then on the other side, it's more like, engine displacement and kind of a car selection guide. So this is something they would bring out because they were trying to, show how much better they were. So for example, on a Newport, it's like a 3-speed versus a 2-speed on the GM, which is obviously much superior. Acrylic enamel paint versus lacquer, custom positioned front seats. There's a lot of like little vernacular. I think that's the word I'm looking for here. Electric variable speed wipers. GM doesn't have that. The vastly superior torsion bar front suspension versus coil spring. Bonded brake linings versus riveted. Brake area. I mean, this was one area where Chrysler was way ahead of the game. They just had much better brakes than the GM stuff. I mean, when the GTO came out, I think they had 9-inch drums on them, like something just ridiculous. Like Chrysler wouldn't even put that on a Dart. Fuel capacity, it's like GM actually has them beat there, but chassis lubrication and all that fun stuff. And then, all right, this one's the Plymouth Fury. So for 1966, another full-size car. So competitors were Catalina, Impala, Galaxie. All the measurements, all that fun stuff, the better Chrysler warranty. And then as far as, standard engines, the 225/6 or the 318. Catalina actually got a 389. So it kind of beat it in horsepower and displacement. And then you basically just slide this out here, and then it shows you the ones for the Galaxie and the Impala. The optional 327 or 396. Obviously, you can get a big block on the Fury that year, the 383. I've seen some with 440s too. That was also optional, which they don't really brag about that here. You think they would, but they don't. 3-speed transmission. At least the Pontiac had a 3-speed. GM still had a 2-speed at that time. And then here are the dimensions, which again, just find kind of interesting. And the last one here is the Belvedere. I had the Valiant one. I honestly don't know what I did with it, so I can't show you that one right now. But Belvedere, obviously the competitors were the Rambler, the Tempest, the old F85, the Buick Special, the Chevy Chevelle. But again, just kind of interesting. This would be the same for like a Dodge, 66 Dodge Charger or Coronet. They're basically the same car. Obviously the Dodge had a little more wheelbase, but superior warranty and hip room and everything. And Chrysler was pretty much ahead in most of the stuff. Had more trunk room and more height and better warranty for the most part. And the engine stuff's on the back. So again, 225/6 was standard. 273 was the standard V8. Again, I'm kind of surprised they don't list more engines on here, because they were, Chrysler was kind of famous for having a huge lineup of really cool engines that GM really couldn't match back in the day. So, but yeah, automatic transmission, 3-speed. The Rambler did have a 3-speed at that time. I'm not sure which one it was actually. Here, hold on just a second. I'm gonna pull this out. So yeah, so we got the Tempest here, 2-speed transmission, brake-weight ratio. I'm not actually sure what that means. I don't know if that's power to weight ratio or what, but I'm not actually sure what that means. But yeah, they just list the 6-cylinder and the V8 to comparison. Obviously, there's a lot of optional engines they had on these. You know, the dip spray, rust prevention, leaf spring, GM had coil front and back, which, you know, I think the leaf spring and the torsion bar was a vastly superior product. So, but yeah, just thought you might enjoy these. You know, we love this old dealer paperwork, and it's really cool when you find some unique stuff on here. And, you know, I always learn something going through this stuff. So, hope you guys liked the video. Hope you enjoyed the information. And if there's anything else you guys want to see, let us know. We've got data books, we've got TSBs, we've got lots of neat stuff to share. In fact, I think we may do TSBs next, because at least I really like those. I think a lot of other people do too. So thanks for watching. Hope everybody has a good day.